Today, let me show you one of the best places you can stay in case you plan to relocate to Asaba, Delta State. Let's go, guys. Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's still your favorite boy Moses here again. So today, let me take you around Asaba, Delta State and show you some of the best places you can stay in case you plan to relocate to this particular location. So before I will start recommending anywhere for you, I want you to bear something in mind. Asaba in general is a very peaceful and calm environment, but if you plan to relocate to Asaba, please try your possible best to avoid these two locations, which is the Cable Point and some part in Okwe in Asaba, Delta State. The reason being that the Cable Point side is a place where you have a lot of gangs, a lot of bad guys. If you are not used to all this thuggery life, all this thuggery life and other things. If you are not used to it, if you have not been into that environment before, you might find it difficult to cope in that particular location. The same thing goes to Okwe, and sometimes to even enter those places during late hour is very, very bad, because you might lose your belongings and other things. But any other location that I'm going to be giving you today is very, very secured and is very, very peaceful, and a lot of securities and in those areas, and people that are staying there, they love peace. They are not troublemakers. That is just it. And these places that I'm going to be giving you today, guys, it depends on the kind of the things you like. If you're kind of a quiet person, or maybe you like noise making, you like noisy area. So I'm gonna be giving you from best to best. Let's go, guys. The first place I'll be giving you guys today is let me just use Bonsac as a startup. Bonsac is such a nice environment. It's a very peaceful and calm area. People there don't have problem, and that place you can find 247 light. In case if there's no light, just bear in mind they have a general problem, or maybe they are trying to fix something in one transformer or the other. That's why they switch it off. So this particular place, Bonsac, have a 247 electricity, and a good environment, a conducive environment where you can stay and have your phone. The only bad side of this place is they don't have good road. There's no good road in these locations that I'm telling you. So during rainy season, everywhere looks so tattered, everywhere looks unkept. So the roads are not tied. That is it. And the house rent in this area, they are not affordable though. It depends on the kind of landlord you met, or the type of the person that owns the building. So the first place on my list is that Bonsac, where you have your peace, no disturbance, nobody chases you around or try to stop you on the road to collect your belonging or any other thing. It's very secure and it's very peaceful. That's my number one. The second place that looks like Bonsac, that also have lights like Bonsac, is a place, I don't know the name of the place though, but it's along Iguzo Road before the Unique Hostel. Though the place is not quite big, it's not big, it's a little small, that kind of thing, you understand? So those places have 247 electricity, but their house rent is something else, you understand? So the house rent is also costly, but they have 247 lights and they have security over there, and everywhere looks so calm and quiet. They don't have any security issues over there. everything is okay. In case if you want to stay there, it's along Ibuzo Road before Unique Hotel. That is where you find this particular place. That is where you find this particular environment I'm telling you. So after this Bonsac, is the other one is along Ibuzo Road. Then another beautiful place you can stay in Asaba, in case if you're a newcomer and you have the money and you can afford it, is Okpanam Road stroke Asaba Estate. That's another best place you can stay. This Okpanam Road is a very peaceful environment, it's very calm, but the house rent over there is also very high because there are a lot of new buildings, new structures, modernized ones you can find over there. They don't have light 247, but at least they have lights. It's not something that it's not compared to that of Bonsac, but they have light. You understand? They have light. Their light is enough for some people. Understand? At least in a day you can boost off electricity. Every day you can boost off electricity, but not that 247 like Bonsac. So the other best place is this Okpanam Road stroke Asaba Estate. Okpanam Road stroke Asaba Estate. That is another best place to stay in Asaba. So the next one is the GRA. We can still find a very conducive environment in GRA. If you're a newcomer in Asaba looking for a place to stay in Asaba and you can afford it, you can relocate to GRA in Asaba Delta State. This particular place have good roads. It's not like Bonsac. Their light is they don't have lights that much, but at least they have light. They give them lights time to time, something like 9 to 2 or 9 to 12 or 9 to something like that, you understand? So they share their lights. There's the way they share their lights in GRA. But one lovely thing about this location is that all the roads are well tied. Everywhere looks smooth. Everywhere looks so clean. It looks clean, not so clean, look clean. And during rainy season, you don't have to panic because the roads are tied, unlike Bonsac and elsewhere. So the same thing goes to the Okpanam Road stroke, the estate. Those places are tied, not everywhere, but some major places are well tied, and they have lights more than GRA. It depends on the where you can afford, you understand? That's the thing. So GRA is the number 4 I'm mentioning. The first one is Bonsac, second one is along Ibuzo Road, then the third one is Estate, Asaba Estate stroke, the Okpanam Road side, and the fourth one is the GRA. Those are the places you can find a very conducive environment to stay in Asaba Delta State if you have the money, if you can afford it. You can also decide to stay inside town, but everywhere in inside town are not that calm and quiet. Understand? So another place to stay again is DBS Road. You can decide to stay in DBS Road. Those places are quiet also, and they have good road. Their road are well tied. I don't know about the electricity. I've not make much inquiry to know how they have light over there. But the road are well tied. Everywhere looks okay. In terms of rainy season, you are safe. You don't have to be scared of flood during rainy season. Everywhere is tied. The road will look so clean during rainy season, unlike other places I've just mentioned. Inside town, you can stay inside town if you cannot afford all these places I'm mentioning. But bear in mind that inside town of Asaba is not that cool and calm. Like somewhere like as from Obogunugo or traffic downward up to let's just say before Insomnia, all those places like before Insomnia, it's your traffic side. Those areas look somehow, they are not that peaceful and calm, but at least they are manageable. You can stay there, and the house rent over there are also affordable. In case if you don't have the money or cannot afford some of these places that I just mentioned for you, then you can start thinking of inside town, or you can also relocate to Uduke. There's a place they call Uduke. Is along they have common boundary between them and Okwe, but Uduke is calm. They are calm, but In terms of electricity, no, they don't have electricity. They don't have electricity. They only have light once in a while, but the environment is also calm and peaceful. They are not, they don't have all these, you know, all the time violence and the rest of them. You can still have a peaceful time in Uduke also. So those things, those places are some of the best locations you can get in Asaba. Just starting from the best to, the manageable side of it. So my recommendation is Bonsac, though they have bad roads, but if you're thinking about peaceful environment where you can find a very conducive environment and 247 electricity, you can relocate to Bonsac. You can go to Ibuso Road before Unique goes there. You can go to GRA, but GRA don't have 247 lights. You can try to relocate to Asaba Estate Stroke Urban Road. Those places are the major four places you can stay in Asaba and have your peaceful mind without jaga jaga and other things. So guys, that is the only place I have for now. In case if there are any other place I find out also, I'll be topping up to the list. But these four major places are the place where you can stay in Asaba and have your peaceful mind in case if you can afford them. That's it for now, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel in case if you have not subscribed, and if you're a newcomer, welcome to our channel. This is Moshe TV, and we share interesting things about about different locations, and if you have any other ones in mind that you want us to give a tour, you can also drop it via our comment section. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Always click on the thumb up bell and click on the notification button so you get notified each time we drop a new video. And also don't forget to share with your friends, your families and others for them to know. Thank you guys for watching. Have a lovely day till we meet again.